Yeah, so it's Fred Connor. My current role is refinery maintenance lead and hand. I've been here approximately around 36 years. I was employed as for 6 months, and that was just a fitter in the mills. And then I worked 6 months there. The season started, and I became just a permanent role as fitter. Then I become fugal fitter for about 5 or 6 years. Then I went over to the steam engines and turbines in the mill, and then become workshop lead and hand for 5 or 6 years, and then become shift engineer. And then that was till I've been in this role now for 10 years as refinery lead and hand. So I've been right through the factory. Really, seen a lot of changes. Probably the people you meet, and there's been a lot of changes, but it's still not a bad place to work. No real complaints. As I say, I keep showing up every day, and they're pretty easy to get on with, really. If you want a day off, you get a day off. Haven't been knocked back on holidays or anything yet, and they help you out, which is good. Well, it's probably a hard one, but as I said, got married, so I stayed here, paid my house, reared my family, had 3 kids. A lot of variety in the work we've done. A lot of places here, you were just a fitter, whereas we're a fitter welder. We've done hydraulics, pneumatics. There's a big variety of work. So I guess it shaped you in ways of doing different variety of machinery and work ethics. And they train you. Trained for become the lead and hand. They send you away to do your training if you like. Went to Sydney, just to Ballina a few times. So yeah, they look after you. And yeah, I really got no complaints. Just getting old. Yeah, it's good because you just think you've put your input and it's still going. It's a lot of old machinery out there, and you've done your best, and it always goes. I think it's probably a privilege, something to go for that long. It's amazing. Oh, there's quite a few. Like when we were younger, number 4 mill was probably the first major significant change here. We put another crusher in just as I was finishing my time, and come back. So we put pans, fugals, but the main thing would be the refinery when it was built. That was a big, and just seeing the gravel coming in first, didn't really know what was happening. Then there was concrete getting dug up on our old sugar floor, and then next minute we got a refinery. So that's probably the biggest we've had here. That was good.
Why was the refinery such a big change?
No, if you could turn it on and off, I wouldn't mind being able to become invisible. That'd have its advantages sometimes. If you didn't want to be somewhere, you could just turn it off, go and do what you want to do, and then come back and turn it on. I think it'd be good. There's probably other things too, but that just popped into my mind. There's a lot of memories, but some of them probably can't say, but things that happened here, but just, it was really fun when I first started. There was guys here, they're gone now, but you could have a joke around, and it was always humour, and no one got offended. And yeah, it was just, I could tell you stories, but probably can't. But no, it's still, the blokes here are still good to work with, but it's just different. It's not as, of course, it's safety now as well. Everything's got to have paper and just straight. No, shouldn't divert off. But yeah, it's been really good. I've had a lot of good memories here. Oh yeah, well, like I said, when we were little, you used to see the boats go up the river and stuff, and then that all changed. And then when I started here, it was all trucks. So yeah, probably just going from blokes cutting the cane by hand to machinery, and then they used to load it all by hand. And then it's all machinery now, just modernised, I guess. Everything happens that way, doesn't it? I guess. Yeah, they're all, they still are, but a lot of the fellas that have gone had different sense of humours. You miss that. But like I said, the guys here are still really good to work for. They still have senses of humour, but just different. There's a lot of good memories just different people, different senses of humour.